right. So, you know, one of the ways to really deter theft is for people to think that you have one of those doorbells that have the fancy cameras on it. And a lot of us do, but what if you have a back door or you're renting or you just don't want to spend the money? This is a really fantastic doorbell, a wireless doorbell, but it also looks like you have a camera on it. So, you know, someone's not going to want to take your packages if they think they're under surveillance. 3 easy payments of $9.99 from Heath Zenith. This is the wireless doorbell with the Decoy camera by Globe. Brand new today, just a really affordable way to have a little extra sense of security. Kylie Watts is here with us. So, all right, let's explain what this is.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said it best. You know, all of us love those fancy cameras, but they require a lot of things. A lot of money, and they require Wi-Fi, a subscription. You've got to monitor them. When you look at this, it looks just like one of those fancy cameras, but it's a Decoy camera completely. So what it is a doorbell. So this actually is a working doorbell. When I hit the button, it's actually controlled by one of the receivers that I have plugged in. So all you have to do when you get this home is you plug in one piece, the batteries are included.
And you're plugging it right into an outlet.
Regular
so just,
outlet.
Yep, just right into your outlet, you're gonna plug this in.
Exactly, you've got volume controls, 10 different songs in here, so it could be lots of different, you know, holiday music, classical music, or it could just be that ding dong. And when you hit the button, it automatically sounds that doorbell 300 feet away. So now whether it's your side door, your garage door, or you're like me and live in a 200-year-old house that doesn't have a doorbell, you have an instant doorbell with this.
Okay, so just to have an instant doorbell, maybe for you it's just, you know, you do want one on the garage door, the side door, the back door, your front door if you need one. That's great, under $30, a really nice doorbell. But if you're gonna put in a new doorbell, you might as well have one that looks like you have the camera, because these cameras are big deterrents. Kind of like how people have signs in their yard that say security by, you know, XYZ company.
Yes.
People are less likely to do something on that lawn if there's a security company. This looks like you have one of those doorbells with the cameras.
Exactly, and this piece is battery operated. Batteries are included, so on the back side of it, you would just take this box off right here. You're gonna have one little button cell battery inside of there, and we're giving you 2 ways to put it up. 3M tape if you wanna just stick it right to the back on your door.
Oh, so like if I'm renting or I just don't feel like using tools at my house.
Or little screws, and you could screw it right in. But we actually have one in the door behind us, Sandra, and you stay here because I wanna walk back, and so the microphone can pick you up.
Okay.
And here, because it's controlled by one of these. So it looks just like one of those cameras that we have right here. You would never think that this is a Decoy camera at all, but you can see we're probably, I don't know, maybe 20 feet away. Hit that button, and it works in that receiver. So this could be in an area too where maybe you have a doorbell, but you've missed packages because it's so far away.
Yeah.
You could put this one up too, and then that way you always hear it when you need it.
That makes so much sense. And like if you're, you know, in an apartment building, this is something that you can put up with like a 3M, like the sticky, and you don't even have to, like, you know, drill into like the door frame or something.
Exactly, yeah. So it could be apartments, it could be condos, it could be older homes, it could be even things like RVs and stuff too, where you just have a way to have that doorbell. Maybe it's out in the garage. You never want to miss your packages right here. So that creates that instant doorbell in a really affordable way with no electricity, nobody to come wire anything. You plug it in and control it very easily.
And doorbells with cameras are now common enough that anyone who's coming up to your house, as soon as they see this, will just immediately assume that you have one of those more expensive surveillance systems with the camera.
It's very true. I was actually looking at all of them online just to see if it looked just like it.
They look exactly like it.
They look exactly like it. You see how it illuminates like that, so you can see the person knows when they ring that doorbell. Right there, if someone's coming to do something maybe that they shouldn't be doing, and they see this, they don't know that's not a full-blown security system.
If you have a loved one, maybe it's a parent or, you know, who, even if they had that camera doorbell, they wouldn't use it. I'm thinking of my grandma. She's 103 and now she's in an assisted situation, but she did live in her own house until she was 96. And I think if she would have had one of those cameras on her doorbell, she would have not even known how to look at she wouldn't have wanted it, right?
Exactly.
This is under $30, but we could have put this at her house and anyone walking to the door would have thought, oh, Kate has a camera, right? Like, it's that little sense of security.
Exactly.
So maybe you have a parent that you're caring for and you're thinking they can't even hear their doorbell. This is nice and loud. You also have the
85
volume
decibels.
control, so you can turn it up so they can hear it.
Right.
And anyone dropping packages off or coming to solicit something at their door will just assume they have one of those much more expensive cameras.
Exactly. So
Which makes them a lot less likely to do something they shouldn't do because they think they're on tape.
Right, so there's your volume control right there. The button next to it is your tune, so we can scroll through this. You've got everything from just your regular ding dong, you have classical music, you have holiday music,
Oh, that's nice.
you have birthday celebration music too, which is so great. So you can set it to whatever
And you can
tune
just set it by
want.
pushing the button.
You simply hit the button, so it couldn't be easier. You plug this piece in when you get it home. The batteries are included for your actual doorbell part that looks like the camera right here. So these are the two pieces you get, and that's all you have to do. You mount it however you choose to. You hit that button, and it's that instant doorbell.
So it's a great doorbell that if you don't want to use tools, you don't even have to. It's got the 3M. You can just stick it. For under $30, you're getting a really great doorbell. That's it. Except for it's a doorbell that actually looks like one of those more expensive camera surveillance systems. So now you have a great doorbell. Everybody else thinks if they come to your door, they're being recorded. That gives you a little sense of security. Because people tend to do less bad things when they think they're being recorded.
Isn't that the truth?
Thanks so much, Kylie. It's
Thank
nice
you,
to
Sandra.
see you.
Good to see you too.
Still to come. Now, we got the Shark Mess Master. We're going to save you about $60, which is great, but we're